Hey everybody, old folks here. I already did a slash video, but after some talking with some other people and doing a little bit more research, I had his second skill off, so I want to redo the whole video because there's no point having a video where it's wrong. So let's go back over this. This is the free hero of the month. If you are VIP 9 or above, you'll end up with an extra 50 of his rune slots by the end of the month if you log in every day, which will get you to a 3-star. After that, you're just going to have to wait till they start selling them or put it in on some, I don't know what zone he's going to be on. But when we look at his skills, I'll go over them all again. Might as well do it from the beginning. This mask, he drops on the ground. You know, it's going to be there for 4 seconds. If it survives the entire time, it explodes, it does damage, and it lowers their energy. During this time, though, it absorbs all damage that your allies take, so nobody gets hurt. It's pretty amazing when you think about it. I hate when it does that thing. I don't know why it does that sometimes. So when we look at the skill on Torture Mask, it basically drops this big old mask. It looks kind of ugly, like somebody really was being lazy. No offense. Then it's going to explode, kill all of them, and that's kind of about it. The second one is the Soul Chain. This chains to his teammates, and it takes damage from him, 50% of what he would take, and it puts them onto them. So what we figured out on this one, and I want to show this, is as you increase this, it goes up by 0.2% every time. We're gonna level him up some here, and we'll show real quick. I don't do this a lot just because I don't like to. There we go. One more. All right, so we go to my skills. So currently I'm at 78.8%, and when I level this up almost 10 times, I don't think I can. Yeah, it's at 77.2%. So basically, I saved about 1%. And what happens is this is going down. So I ran some tests, and I'm going to show a video on this in a second. But basically, it works out to about 26% is mitigated. The dissection, basically, this is a great thing to pair with a vortex. It deals damage. It can hit in a group of individuals that are there in the way. It deals damage and absorbs it. So that's kind of beefy, especially if you stack that with vortex and everything else. He's also going to regen health for the entire team every 5 seconds. Obviously, it goes up. You know, I put in 5 more points, which is what I have. Basically, you know, you've added a good chunk. So, you know, around level 90, you should be regenerating about 1,000 or so health per 5 seconds, which adds up overall. So let's look at him in action, and we'll come back to him a little bit more. We're gonna go here, Alliance Duel. I was picking on a guy down here. Who was it? Doesn't really matter. So I'm just gonna pick this guy. Oh, he's got nobody. I'm gonna pick this guy. We'll duel him. And I'm going to make the craziest team in the world. Support. Heal, 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 heal. And then we're going to go to tank. And we're going to slap him in there. We're going to attack. So basically what we're going to watch during this video is the damage that he takes and see how much of that is conveyed to the other people. So you do 1,000 to him, he takes 500. That other 500 is distributed amongst 4 people, but it's negated at this level at about 26% or so. So we're going to kind of see what the actual numbers are. So we just got to give it a minute to load up. You know, and I think it's obviously it's not too overpowering. I think in game we're going to see some good use out of him. I really would like to see a team with him and Max together. You think about the protection that you have there with the AE shield, and then you have him mitigating damage to your team. You know, you could really throw some crazy stuff together. That's just one of my thoughts. But here we go. And this is a pretty offensive team that we're facing. Boop, boop, boop. BlueStacks, you are terrible since the update. All right. So we're gonna watch this as absorbed. He takes 6,000. They took, he's taking damage, and it's being knocked around to them. So he took 14,500. So some of it's being sent, some of it's not. It's kind of one of those things where you can kind of watch it. It's not a ton of damage, but it's enough. I wonder if my heal team's gonna actually die. I have to wait for this to end. Really? Really? Probably the wrong team. I should have put one damager there, huh? Now you gotta watch this whole thing go. Oh. Y'all better not win. That'd be bad. Such a bad fight. Such a bad fight. I died to Merlin, and I died to... They're a little bit bigger. So, I've ran it against smaller teams. So the damage mitigation is pretty decent. Right now it is at about 26%. I haven't noticed it going across pets or anything yet. Let me see here. I had another guy I was using. I don't think that was him. No. See if he's got something. I would kill them in a heartbeat. I'm not going to worry about it. So it's pretty decent. It's not as powerful as some of us thought at first because of the way it was worded. So we kind of were like, holy moly, this guy's going to be like an unstoppable tank doing no damage to anyone, but absorbing everything in the world. His item choices, obviously, this is where we're going to run polar armor until I get orange 1. Once I get orange 1, I'll run golden apple. And then once he's orange 2, the ethereal shield basically is a shutdown for the wings of origin. So he's got a lot of potential to really stop other teams. I'm raising him on my VIP 0 account. Just kind of be aware. I think he's got a lot of great potential. And it's going to take time. I think out of all the tanks out there, even though he doesn't have any stuns, I mean, he's got a 4-second, nobody takes any damage kind of thing. He's just got a really good chance to change the way we play. It was Faithful Pearl. That's who I was fighting. And I really want to see what he looks like. 5 stars. Obviously level 90 against some people. I just don't. It's hard to compare it at this level with the way it is. So we'll just have to wait and see. I'm going to run one more. I want to show you. This one's a little easier to watch just because it's not so much spam of attacks. But I really want to see what kind of the damage is done. Now, obviously, I'm interested to see his teammates die. If originally you're fighting with 4 people on your side, it's mitigated. Then if it drops to 3, well then, is that going to do more damage into the 3 than it did before? At which point you could potentially kill your teammates quicker. You get crit by Mira, yeah, but everybody else takes damage. Or also if you pull in a Sebastian and somebody gets res, well now you've got 6 people on your team. Or say you've got a Noel and Snow, and you pull in Sebastian and he reses. Now you got 7 people on your team. Are they going to take that much less damage? I mean, it's going to have a lot of interesting numbers playing across it. So I don't know how it's going to work out, but it should be kind of interesting. So here again, this is one of those things, we're going to watch this. He gets hit for 4, they get hit for 7. He gets hit for 2, they get hit for that. He gets hit for 4. 1,600 equals 3. 2,000 equals 4. 6,000 equals 800. He's now in that AE. That's the problem I see here is an AE. So he's getting hit by an AE. He's taking damage. They're taking damage. And then they're taking the damage on top of the AE. So I see an AE team really being something that's going to do a lot of stuff. Now obviously right here they're not taking any damage right now because the mask is out, and then obviously when that explodes it does a lot of damage to them, drains their energy, everything else. At this point it's pretty much over. So you see though during this time where he's doing his thing, they're all taking damage from the AE plus whatever he hits. Again, here's another one of those where they're getting doubled on the damage because he's getting hit by it and they're getting damage from him and from theirs. So AE can really shut him down and do a lot more damage to his team. It's a crazy fight, I know. So hopefully that helps you guys. If you got any questions or comments or thoughts, feel free to post them. I do think he has some great potential opportunities. I do think that he's going to be an interesting hero in the current lineups, especially to stop sleep metas, because he's damaging the whole team when he gets hit. But I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. I'm looking forward to them. Y'all have a